My wife and I are doing a little tour of Sweden and going around seeing some of our friends that we played with and got to meet when we were here. We're in Italy before that for 3 or 4 days, so just a little bit of a European vacation for us this summer. Oh, last time back in town here was, I think, 9 years ago in 2010. So, and that might have been for Uwe's Hilning game, or I'm not sure. Yeah, when Uwe had his game and brought in some of the old players. So, yeah, it's fun to be back though. It's a little bit surreal, I guess I would say, of kind of seeing everybody and seeing the town and seeing the rink, and some of the memories come back. So it's always fun to come back, and we miss Sweden. Need to get back here sooner than every 9 years, so hopefully every couple of years we can make our way back here. I think both SM Golds will always, even though the rink looks a little bit different now than it did, it's just, yeah, just driving up here, up the road, even with all the changes and new buildings and everything, it still brings back the memories of driving up for practice and games and just all those emotions. So it's a lot of fun, a lot of great memories and great people that I was able to play with and be a part of, and not just on the players, coaches, management, and it's just a lot of great memories. Out of the 12 years I played in Europe, it's at the top of the list for me. And again, I think it comes down to not only the success we had, but just the friendships and the people that we, were involved with, and the organization was top notch, and that just led to, kind of the success that we had on the ice. So it's great memories. It's probably the best 6 years that we had in my hockey career. So yeah, just many great emotions and memories from it. Obviously, from '99 through 2002, we had a pretty good run with Janne and Uwe and Per Lövström on the year that we won. So we had a good block there. The prior years when I was here, I played with Janne as well, and then Anders Hus was together on our line then. Uwe was on the Smurf line back in those days. So, and we had a lot of success too in the early '90s in terms of producing and being a pretty solid line. So, but good, a little bit different style on each, but I think we all complemented each other well, and it led to some success on the ice. Again, it's been too long for 9 years to go by that the last time I've seen him. So we had a pretty special friendship, I think, and roomed together on the road, and he would pick me up for games, and we do things off the ice together. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to see him, and brings back a lot of good memories. I keep up a little bit, I think, on social media that way, and then just checking some of the scores. I don't know many of the scorers and who the top point producers and things like that, but just from following the players who've been drafted and the young players that have come through in the past 5 or 10 years, it's just been tremendous success, and I think that speaks well to the development part of the younger players and the hockey gymnasium and the junior teams, and they're obviously doing the right things to have these players coming in and producing and having success here, and then going abroad and being high draft picks and having success. So I don't know a ton of the players here. I've heard some of the names that have been maybe here in the past and are coming back, but it should be fun to keep an eye on the team and watch the success they have this year. Yeah, I watch all the games in the playoffs, and that's pretty special. From knowing him when he was a small kid going to school with our daughters here when we lived here, and to see him have success that he does now, and then just to see like Janne Larsson's son have success in Luleå, and Uwe's son is playing, I think, in Malmo coming up this year. So it's fun to see all those players, and Mickey Lindholm's son in the NHL. Many of the guys I played with, now their kids are having good careers, and everybody gets to watch them play and see how good of players they are now. So that's a lot of fun. It's great. I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's between Detroit and Chicago. I've lived there for, geez, I guess since we moved home. So it's been about 16, 17 years. I sell insurance, so that's my, I guess, real job, if you want to call it that. And then I coach high school age kids, so gymnasium, 15 to 18-year-old junior players, and have been doing that for, I think, 8 years now. So keeps me involved in hockey and enjoy giving back to the kids a little bit and watching them develop. It's been a lot of fun. If I haven't said it enough before, when I played here, best fans that I played in front of, always supportive. We're glad we were able to bring in 2 SM Golds when I was here, and just with their support and cheering us on, it was a big help, especially when we were down in some games and we could feel the support from the fans. And it didn't matter where we played, if I was playing in Göteborg or some of the other opposing rinks that were hard to play in, we always had fans, and they were always very nice to me and supportive of me. So just appreciate all the help and support that they gave.